Hey there, tech enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the domain name system DNS. This tutorial will help you understand how DNS works and how it resolves domain names to IP addresses. So, buckle up and let's get started. Imagine a world where you had to remember each website's IP address instead of its domain name. It would be pretty challenging, right? That's where DNS comes in to save the day. DNS is a system that translates domain names into IP addresses, making it possible for us to access websites without having to memorize their numeric addresses. When you type a domain name into your web browser, it doesn't directly connect to the website. Instead, it communicates with the DNS server to find the IP address associated with that domain name. The DNS server then provides this information back to your device, which can then connect directly with the website and load its content. This process happens behind the scenes so quickly that we often forget about it altogether. First, we have the DNS resolver, which acts like your internet service provider. It finds IP addresses for domain names when you type them into your browser. Next, we have the DNS root server. These servers are the starting point of the DNS hierarchy. They store information about top-level domain names like .com, .org, or .net. Then, we have the top-level domain TLD server. These servers handle the next level of domain names, such as google.com or youtube.com. Finally, we have the authoritative name server. This is where the actual DNS records for a domain are stored. It contains information like IP addresses, mail server addresses, and other DNS records associated with a domain. Now, let's illustrate how DNS works with a real-life example. Imagine you want to visit youtube.com. When you type the domain name into your browser and hit enter, your computer sends a DNS query to your DNS resolver, asking for the IP address of youtube.com. The DNS resolver checks its cache to see if it already knows the IP address. If not, it sends a query to the DNS root server, asking for the IP address of the .com domain. The root server responds with the IP address of the .com TLD server. The DNS resolver then sends a query to the .com TLD server, asking for the IP address of youtube.com. The .com TLD server responds with the IP address of the authoritative name server for youtube.com. The DNS resolver then sends a query to the authoritative name server for youtube.com, asking for the IP address. Finally, the authoritative name server responds with the IP address of youtube.com, and your browser connects to that IP address, loading the YouTube website. Now, let's break down the steps. 1. You type in a domain name in your web browser. 2. Your device sends a request to a DNS server for the IP address associated with that domain name. 3. The DNS server responds with the requested IP address. 4. Your device then connects directly with the website using this IP address and loads its content. Isn't technology amazing? These systems work together seamlessly to ensure we can access all our favorite websites without any hassle. Thanks for joining me on this tech journey. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech insights and tips. Until next time, happy surfing!